If you're just starting an MSP, you need to do these 4 things in order to be super successful. But not only that, they're going to lay the groundwork and the foundation for you to get the best possible chance at starting and succeeding with your MSP. How are you guys? My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. Before I get into today's video, I do have to mention 2 quick things as always. Number 1, there is a masterclass down below and a bunch of really helpful links. It is worth going down there, checking it out. I only put the best links down there that I think will genuinely help you and your MSP growth. Number 2 is coming out with us in the free Discord. That link is also down below, but if you'd like to go to it, it is growth-generators.com/Discord. It's a fantastic community of people. We are well over 300 now, and I am so excited, and I love seeing the growth. It genuinely lights me up. It is a fantastic community. So let's talk about it. The 4 things that you really need to focus on, especially when you're a new MSP. Now, this also goes for if you're an MSP kind of struggling with growth, struggling with figuring things out. This is a really good video for you. I almost said movie, but video for you to watch because I'm going to cover a lot of the basics. The key to having a really successful business in any industry is solid foundations. And I'm not even going to make you wait, but the first and most important thing that you do is having a standard operating procedure for everything. Now, it doesn't matter how you document it or anything like that, or what tools you actually use. There is tools that'll help you build in your standard operating procedures, but think about it. There is every company that scales, there is a set of things that they do, and they get really good at it. It doesn't matter if it's from Amazon or Apple, and it's not just big companies. There are standard operating procedures for everything. I was a fireman for 10 years. We had standard operating procedures. The military, standard operating procedures. The hospitals, standard operating procedures. It is vital for any company to have success. Now I'm going to share my screen here. I like super ops. There are a bunch of great options out there. You have Atera, you have Synchro. I just made a video on this, but leverage these tools. The first key to success is actually going through and leveraging the tools that you have and building out a standard operating procedure that you can follow consistently. But more important, and why you have to do this early, is not just so, hey, you feel good about yourself, but you're going to want to hire somebody at some point, which is great. That's what you should be doing. Well, you can't just say, hey, welcome aboard. We fix computers. Good luck. They might not follow your secret sauce process that made you successful enough to hire an employee. You have to give it to them super simple in a super easy way that they can follow it step by step over and over again. Now, you aren't going to know everything off the bat, which is why you need to start documenting on day 1, because there are going to be times, I know you're super smart. I like to consider myself super smart, but there's always things that are going to come up and you have to start documenting. Now, I just pulled up here Hoodoo. There's another company out there called IT Glue, but you have to actually start building a database of documents, how you troubleshoot something, a place where your employees can go, just a place. Like it literally says it, building a strong foundation for IT management. And I did not plan this and use this one. It just is what they say on their website. But you have to have it. Every good organization has paperwork that has to follow, and you have to document. I was an EMT as well, and you have to document every single time you get a call. Not even if you leave the firehouse, you have to put on there, we did not respond, or we didn't even get out yet before it was canceled or anything like that. The military is the same way. Hospitals are the same way. Every single place that really succeeds has documentation. Hoodoo is just a great resource. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, but it's just super important that as you're building those SOPs, those standard operating procedures, you still have to document things. And you're also involved in people's systems. There might be things that you might not want to put on super ops that you might need Hoodoo for. That's the real benefit. And you can keep those documents alive and well, and your future employees will then have access to them. So that's 2. You have standard operating procedures. You have start document everything. The third is building a solid sales process. Now, I've talked a lot about that. Your solid sales process should be an initial interest. The person has to say, regardless of where they're from, hey, I think that's something that we should probably talk about. It might be something that we need. Great. Booking an appointment or appointment booked. You have to go there. You can't just, hey, look, they told me I'm interested. Things are getting pretty serious between us. Like, no, you have to actually go put some time on the calendar. It doesn't matter if it's a phone call. It doesn't matter if it's a Zoom call. You have to get something concrete in order to succeed. After that, you got to show up. I know it's crazy, but you got to show up. This is now the most basic sales process. After that, create your proposal, deliver the proposal, give them time to decide. And that is your basic sales process. I will leave a link down below to that video, but you have to have some kind of process. There are tools that make your life easier when it comes to this. Now, I love Go High Level. It's just a fantastic platform. I am an affiliate of it. There's a link down below. But having a CRM is super important. You can track your deals. You can track the entire process that I just told you, but you have to have some kind of sales process. You don't have to follow mine exactly. I would probably recommend it, but leverage your tools. They are designed. You're building those standard operating procedures to be successful. You can build those out in your tools like Go High Level in order to succeed. And you're going to tweak things over time. It's very dynamic. Don't think, I'm going to die on my throne today and say, this is exactly how you're going to do it to the end of time. Absolutely not. You're going to adjust, modify, tweak. Things are going to happen, but you have to develop a sales process, especially as a new MSP. You don't want to be scrambling, looking around thinking, here's the process that we follow, and this is how, here's your proposal. Like, you don't want that to happen. You want to be prepared. You want to have that process. You want to know exactly what's going on all of the time that's happening. And last but not least, you want to focus on some marketing, and you want to start doing that as early on as possible, because how you market will drastically differentiate from how other MSPs market, because they might just be better at social, they might be better at ads, they might be better at networking. Play to your strengths. And I just pulled up a couple basic websites for you guys to check out. Now, Go High Level does a ton of marketing automation for you, but your website is usually the first thing that people go to see. Now, I just looked up the best websites the best MSP websites, and this is what showed up. But you have to start marketing on day one, because it's not something that's going to work tomorrow. It's going to take effort, time, energy, and it's once again very, very dynamic. A lot of people forget about that. And that could be SEO as well. That could be social media. That could be LinkedIn. That could be YouTube, Facebook. The list goes on and on. Heck, you might even get crazy with TikTok if it's still around, hopefully by the time you're watching this video. But spending time building, you don't have to have a knock your socks off website. That's not that important. But clearly defining and figuring out what actually works for your business to grow your business. Because while it's really cool to have a great sales process, you're going to need new leads. And to get those leads, you can try all the things of marketing. And as soon as you figure out what works for you or kind of works for you, you can take off and launch with that and repeat it over and over and over again until it stops working. I know it sounds crazy, but those 4 things, an SOP, documenting, building your basic sales process, and start marketing in any way that you can. This channel is a fantastic place to start. Hitting that subscribe button, getting into the ecosystem, hanging out with us in Discord. I don't make these videos for my health. I make these videos because I want you to crush it. Literally right before I got on this Discord. This is not Discord. Made this YouTube video. I had somebody in the MSP Heroes Discord. He calls me up. He's like, dude, today was my first day at bat for a sale, and it actually was great. It changed his entire perspective. And it's those little wins that'll help you build and build and build your MSP from the ground up. And I want to help you with that, but you have to dial in these 4. Doesn't have to be in that order, although I'd probably recommend it. You need to start getting it dialed in. That way you can have the best possible chance at success when it comes to growing your MSP. I love the heck out of you guys. I appreciate you guys always hanging out, checking out this channel, the incredible feedback that I've been getting. If you want all of the resources, links, and all that good stuff are down in the video description. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Love you guys.